I'm ready.
All right, y'all.
Holy cow. Can you get a little bit louder?
Hi. Welcome to Vlogmas Day 22.
23.
No, it's Tuesday,
22.
December 22nd. If you're watching this, whenever you're watching it, this is Vlogmas Day 22. Okay. Today, y'all, we wanted to come in and talk about the wonderful organization called Harvest Hosts. It is a membership situation, situation, I always like to say. It that has RV stays or RV different businesses where you can stay overnight for free, but you do pay a membership fee. And Jeff will explain it much better than I'm telling y'all. But essentially, it's like a place, not places, or place. You gotta mess it all up. See, take it away.
All right. So Harvest Hosts is an organization that has gone out and negotiated with a bunch of different businesses to allow RVs to spend the night there. You pay $79 to be a member of Harvest Hosts, and that gives you access to all the locations that they have. And the businesses that are listed there tend to be farms, orchards, breweries, wineries, vineyards, distilleries, and then they've got museums.
Multiple places.
And,
I just say places.
Yeah, lots of places. They got some museums, they got some other attractions, some odds and ends. And I think there is still an upgrade that you can purchase to get you access to golf courses. We haven't done the golf courses. We're members of the golf course membership, but we haven't tried one yet. But we have stayed at all the other types of places. So basically, you spend $79 to be a member. It gets you access, and then you can look up in their members-only site where the hosts are along your route or where you want to go. And then you can look at the specifications for each of the hosts, and it tells you, are pets allowed, are kids allowed, how big of a rig can they fit, how many rigs can they fit, and what services they offer as well. Sometimes they actually offer services like water or electric. Some of them will even offer full-blown hookups. We've stayed at a couple that have full hookups. One of them charged us for a full hookup, and others included it in the whole Harvest Host program. So,
Hold that thought. Have we ever had more than that one time for a full hookup?
that one vineyard in Alabama that we stay at.
Yeah, but that
one was free.
Yeah.
The vineyard that we spent the night with the spacecraft last time.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there's some of these places can hold vehicles big enough that the last place we stayed at that was a Harvest Host had a 50-foot spacecraft trailer and a semi towing it next to us. And we had full hookups and it was free.
Oh, yeah.
So, there's a lot of different opportunities for that. Now, I will say that when you're looking at the host and picking them out, I would look at the reviews for the host, especially if you're a bigger rig, because some hosts will say, well, they fit 45 feet plus, but there's obstacles. Just a minute, let me finish my thought. There's obstacles or a steep driveway or something like that where, yeah, their parking lot can fit a 45-foot rig, but getting there is not pleasant and sometimes can damage your rig because you'll drag or something like that. So always read the reviews, because when you don't read the reviews, you get into trouble sometimes. Go ahead.
You kind of covered it, but I was going to say, look at the aerial view on Google Maps to see.
Yeah, if it's a host that doesn't have reviews that actually talk about having a big rig there, look at Google Maps, and that should give you a good idea of the area and how to get there.
Yeah. That's all.
Yeah. We particularly like Harvest Hosts when we're traveling because our hours are different than most RVers because we still work full time. Mm-hmm. So we tend to drive, our days tend to start later on our drive days, which means we drive for 3 or 4 hours and we stop. And then we'd like to stay the next day till 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock in the afternoon so we can actually work. Well, most campgrounds want you out of their place by 11 or 12, and there's a rare one that gives you till 1, and sometimes you can get a late checkout, but most of the time they really want you gone by 11 in the morning, and that puts that right at lunchtime for us, where we have to move an hour, move to a parking lot, and then work out of the truck or go back to the garage and work, which we can do. But if we stay at a Harvest Host, they really don't care how long you stay the next day. You stay there, you wrap up, you go visit the host. Always a good practice to go visit the host and buy something there.
From their company.
You're not required to buy anything.
But you should.
But that's kind of the whole idea of the program. You stay at a host, you get to experience something different, and you go buy local produce, local apples. We've gotten apples, we've gotten honey, we've gotten beer and wine and all that stuff.
Bourbon.
Well, you buy it locally, and oftentimes there's places that don't distribute out of the local area, so it's an opportunity to get a unique product. So, anyways, you stay there. We generally stay there till the afternoon. We tell the host when we check in with them, hey, is it okay if we stay tomorrow till 3 or 4? And we've never been told no. In fact, we've been offered to stay for a couple days, and we have a couple places where we stayed multiple days. And then we get on the road the next day. It's no stress. The only requirement on the RV portion is that you're self-contained. So if you are #van life and you don't have a toilet, this is probably not for you, unless you're just going to crash and leave the next morning. But they would prefer that you have your own power, your own water, your own sewer, and all that, so you don't have to have any utilities. Some of them do provide some utilities, like I said. But most of the time, they don't. And that's the way the program's kind of designed. It's perfect for overnights because you're not spending $40 to $100 to drop in at 11 o'clock and leave the next day and not use any of the campground facilities.
Right.
And it allows you flexibility in getting there and leaving. Now, you do have to do a little bit of advanced planning because they request that you show up during business hours. So either call and make sure that you can get there during business hours, or call and oftentimes they'll give you a point of contact and just say, hey, show up whenever you show up and give us a call and let us know that you're there. Yeah. That's our infomercial for Harvest Host. I can't think of anything else. We really like it for our overnight stays. When we're traveling on the road, that's our preferred stop for overnight.
Yeah. You said fees. Did you mention $79? Is that the straight?
$79 is the membership fee, and I think
they got another option.
There's like a $20 golf course upgrade. Okay. So if you want to do the golf courses, you can upgrade to the membership a little
it's
bit.
flat $79.
Yep, okay. $79 gets you access. You'll get every host that you look at has a point of contact that you can text, email, or call. They all say they require 24 hours notice. Rarely do they actually enforce that. Most of the time you can call them like a couple hours, unless they have an event going on or they're already full. It's like, hey, come on, drop on in. Yeah. We've even called a couple places when we ran out of options, when our primary stop didn't work out for us. We've called a couple places, 7 or 8 o'clock at night, and they said, come on over. So it's worked out really well for us.
Okay. And I don't know, remember if you mentioned, but there's a website with every place listed for the Harvest Hosts.
Yep. Once you join, you get access. You get a little membership portal where you can log in, and they list all their hosts, and they list it either by region where you can explore, or you can look up a specific host, or you can just put your route in there, and it'll show you all the hosts along the way.
Yep.
And you can give a distance off your route. So, if you're driving down I-65 and you want a place to stay, you can say, show me all the hosts within 20 miles of I-65 on this route. And it'll show you all the hosts there, and you can go ahead and navigate to one of those hosts and pick out which one you want to go to. Anything else?
No, I'll just add that I like it a lot. I like just being able to go and try new things, try different homemade stuff, like the is it whiskey that was in Kentucky? The bourbon?
Yep, it was bourbon.
That was fun to try that. I'm not a big bourbon drinker, but it was just fun to experience that and contribute to small businesses. Is what I like about the Harvest Host situation.
Yeah. So if you have any questions about Harvest Host, go ahead and drop them in the comments, and we'll try to answer them. We've been using them since probably 4 years now. We've been
going into our 4th year, because we've been on the road to be 4 years next year. We
were an early adopter, so we heard about them coming out and looked at it. The original membership fee was $40. I'm like, how can you lose $40 and get one night stay, and you've paid for it?
Yeah.
Now you got to do 2 nights to pay for it.
Yeah.
but that's easy. We do that all the time.
Yeah. That's all. And if Jeff forgot anything about them, I'll put that in the description box. That's all I got. Just go support it. Support Harvest Host. Support the organization, because they're a small business. And then, of course, the places you stay. I don't think we've ever been at any big corporation. They're not any corporation involved in it. So right now, small businesses. I'm a small business owner. So it's really passionate and really my heart. Go support small businesses right now, because they're not getting the love that they need with the whole Rona situation. So
yeah,
that's it, y'all. Like, comment, sub, and share our video. And hit hit the notification bell so you'll know when we drop our next video. And we'll see you tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 23. Bye, y'all.